Hello, it's me, munkynuts, here with part 63 of Fallout 4. This is now going on to the Brotherhood of Steel ending, or well, the lead up to the Brotherhood of Steel ending, and obviously the ending itself. So in my previous videos, I've done the Institute ending, the Railroad ending, and I also have two more trophies to get from Platinum, and that's all to do with the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. So I'm going to get off and do that. Now, I'll show you a few things in a minute. First of all, this video will contain spoilers because it's a lead up to the ending, so there might be quite a few spoilers because there'll be stuff to do with Institute and everything like that. Railroad and all factions, and obviously it's an ending, so there will be spoilers ahead. So there is a warning because I'm now going to describe the Brotherhood of Steel like lead up, one of the bits that I know so far. Now, Brotherhood of Steel wise, I have a mission for them to do, which is from within. You need to go into the Institute and speak to Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. I'll just give you the little rundown on that. So I'm just going to actually select that. Just get rid of that one. I always do this. Select this one. So during my infiltration of the Institute, Elder Maxim has ordered me to to make contact with Dr. Madison Lee and convince her to work on a special project for the Brotherhood of Steel. So I'm going to go do this one, but I think there is another way I could probably push along the ending. I kind of want to do this from within and see where that goes and little bits like that. This is just a guess. But if you continue on the mass fusion path for the Institute, there'll become a point where you have a choice if you use the relay to go somewhere. Now this is all in previous videos for Railroad and the Institute because I had to do it. But there'll be a prompt to say that if you go ahead of this mission, you are going to be enemies with the Brotherhood of Steel. So I think if you do carry on that along that path, you have a choice of whether to inform the Brotherhood of Steel or obviously go ahead with the Institute ending and ultimately the way to the Railroad ending. But I don't know if you choose to inform the Brotherhood if that would push their ending along or not, or if it would just be like a little thing. But I am going to go and do this from within first mission and just see where that leads, because it might end up leading to me having to go tell them anyway. But we will find out anyway. Now that's enough of me talking. Let's get into this and actually get into the game. I have switched because normally this is my save point where everything is gravy at the moment. You know, all factions are happy with me. Institute, Brotherhood of Steel, Railroad, Minutemen, so they're all happy with me. So I can. This is how I've managed to do all endings in all playthrough. Obviously, yes, as I said, mass fusion build mission is a point where factions will start to hate you, especially the Brotherhood. But I've switched my companion out for Paladin Dance, as I'm doing the Brotherhood ending. Just seems the right thing to do. So let's go and do this. So obviously the mission is to go to the Institute, as I keep doing, or having to do every time I start up this. But yeah, let's just go straight into the Brotherhood and find Dr. Madison Lee, which I believe she is actually the third Fallout, which is pretty cool. I think she had some stuff to do with the Brotherhood there, but now she's working for the Institute, I believe. I think anyway. But yeah, we will see. Now, I'm not going to give too much away for people. If you haven't watched my Institute missions and you don't want to watch the Institute ending missions, I am pretty sure that this thing where it says to work on a special project, I think I know what that is, and it's a pretty cool thing. But I'm not going to give anything away here, just in case you just want to watch the Brotherhood of Steel ending. So I won't say anything until, well, I'll show it to you when it comes to it, if I am right in what this special project is. Okay, so let's go into the Advanced Systems area and speak to good old Madison. Where is she? There she is.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
You're the scientist. Why do you think I'm here?
Well, let's see. A Brotherhood of Steel airship arrives in the Commonwealth. You find a way to intercept our teleport signal, and now you show up at my door. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
I'm gonna go with the charisma one, because I've got good charisma, so I should pass it, so that's good.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Let's go with this one.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Let's go with the trust me one.
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
Again, I'm going to go with this one.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
I'm going to try the hard one. I got a good quiz, so hopefully she pass.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Okay. That's pretty interesting. So I'm going to go do this. I'll go turn and report back to him. So fast travel out of here and onto the Bedouin. Boom, and straight on air. Lovely view. Come on then, dance. Let's dance.
If you're looking for medical attention, Night Captain Cade is in the sick bay below decks. Carry food with you. Feeling?
Alright, let's go tell Mr. Maxim. Yo, Maxie. Mr. Maxo. There's a lot of drink on it. Man's an alcoholic.
Elder Maxon?
100% efficiency.
Oh,
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us.
She is
How
indeed.
cooperative do you think she'll be?
I guess maybe they're gonna take over.
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have
Good.
big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Okay. So that's that done. That's a quite quick and easy mission.
Stray radio signals keep pinging
Just
the
a few
array.
bits talking and
Gonna
done.
try to filter it out.
And I also have another thing to do, which I need to... can't actually remember what it's called. Okay, yeah, outside the wire. So I'm going to do this as well. I just need to give the holotape to Protector Ingram. I should give the Protector Ingram the holotape filled with the Institute's encrypted data, which I think you get through doing the molecule. Where am I going? Doing the molecular level after you get into the Institute. I think you do it for the railroad to get some info.
Scents with the plastic faces. They creep me the heck out.
Okay, let's just go. Where am I going? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going down to the airport. Right. Let's go and see her. I think it's her. Sorry about that, I had a sneeze. I keep sneezing every time. Okay, let's go give this holotape. Oh, her, yeah.
Proctor, I came across
Proctor.
a holotape,
Oh, I
a
think
full scan
Proctor.
of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the signal interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about?
Oh, we might actually find out about this now.
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something
really
that'll tip the
looked into it.
balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting.
Oh,
That's where our new project comes in.
yeah, kind of the whole mission gives it away, doesn't it, really? So yes, Liberty Reprimed. The big bad boy is back. And it is...
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Huh.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Okay. So yes, Liberty Prime. In all its broken glory. So let's have a nice look around. Get a up close personal to the head. Ooh. Pretty awesome. So his hand. It's pretty awesome. Right, let's go speak to Miss Madison Lee. Dr. Madison Lee. Right, back up to the period. So there's quite a bit of talking. There's not actually much action at the moment, so hopefully we'll get into some action in a bit. But I think there'll probably be a lot of action to come later on anyway. Up here.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Okay, well that was quite a good little thing. Obviously, there's other things you could probably try to do to work your way to get to do it, but if you've got a good Christmas, that's a medium kind of thing. So just all that, and then she agrees. Ain't complaining there.
I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about Scribe Halen?
Scribe Halen? Why? Is something wrong with her?
No, not at all. Halen's doing well. I simply wanted to talk to you about her, but I wanted to know what you thought of her first.
She's as dedicated as they come. A real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
Okay.
As a person? It's not like you to ask me something like that.
No, it's not. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me explain everything from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
Are you asking me whether or not I approve?
Of course not. I stand by every order I've ever given. That soldier was gravely wounded. Even if, by some miracle, he happened to survive, he would have been paralyzed for life. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her, and for that matter, everyone under my command.
Halen will be fine. It's you that I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. I guess I never thought of it that way. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
Would it make you feel better if I told you that I believed in you?
Actually, it does. Well, it looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
I'm here anytime you need me, Dance.
Good. I may take you up on that someday. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Okay, so that was nothing to do with the main faction ending mission stuff. I think that's just like something to do with a companion talk to lead to idolizing, because obviously when I do missions for the Brotherhood, Dance always like loves that, so it's obviously raising his likeness, so he always wants to talk to progress through the likeness and stuff like that. So now fortunately I'll wait for this to load. I might be ending this stream soon, in this video soon, just mainly because something's come up personally for me, so I'll be ending it in a minute, just to go deal with that, and I'll probably be back later, stream wise, and obviously if people are watching it archived, it'll be back on over when I've done that and loaded, and it's all rendered and loaded. But I'll go finish this and then I'll probably end it here, so sorry about this. It's just something that I kind of need to do, so yeah.
Proctor Ingram?
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory
It was half built.
I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Did we make a mistake asking her to help?
Nah, don't worry about it. We might not be best buddies, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love
Sounds fun.
about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Okay. So basically we're going to do locate a high passing. But yes, so there's it partly done. Ish. But yeah, so unfortunately as something's come up for me, I need to end this video now so I can go head off and do it. But live stream wise I should be back soon or later, it just depends on how long this thing takes. But thank you for watching. I know I haven't actually done any action stuff, but it's been like a slow road to the ending. But it's, in a way, it's kind of a good thing because a lot of my parts, especially for the Insta and Railway, I've taken like 2 or 3 parts to do. So it kind of breaks up a bit. But we'll get to the ending soon. But yes, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at munkynuts35. You can catch when I'm doing live streams there. My videos go up there, so you can watch it there. And all that good stuff. And subscribe, like, comment, all that lovely, great stuff. And I'll see you next time. And again, thank you. And goodbye.